Hello guys, it's yet another video. So for this one, we want to go ahead and look at how we print this page. So we can get a PDF, can basically print out that page. We can also opt for the user to like receive an invoice with that stuff, but that is being done by the API, so we don't really need to worry about that. So that will be done by the API, so I'm going to receive the receipt in the email if they paid via M-Pesa. So that's it. Now we need to enable print here because we only have PDF, Word, CSV. So we need to enable print. So we're going to go to our page, Parcelo Deliver. We need to go to our delivery page here, and in the view page, we need to navigate all the way down here. So we have these options: model edit, stripped, whatever, export button text, exporting settings. We need to go to export settings here, and we need to look for print and make it true. Okay, you can also set the hidden fields that you don't want to be printed. We don't need the ID to be printed or sent in the PDF. We might need the sent to. We don't need the driver because it's going to be an ID. We will need the vehicle. We don't want the weight. We need the amount paid, mode of payment, yes. We don't need the delivery status here because it's printed when sending. We don't need the user email. We need the tracking number. The recipient phone, we might need it. The sender, we will need it date in, don't need the date out. So sending to, sending from, we need those. Alright, so page orientation, you can set that, remove links, list sequence, true, true. Okay, so let's preview this. Alright, so let's go to our page and preview again. So inside the view page that we want to print. So here we go. So we have all these things that we are printing here. Let's export. So now we have the print option here. So if you click on that, we need to check out how the printout will look like. So let's see how the printout is going to be looking like. Yeah. So as you can see, there's some things that have been hidden. So not to worry about that. There's some things that have actually been hidden here in the print. So let's see how the print is going to look like. Function. Okay, so I decided to not show. So this is what we have currently. So this is what we have. We have the footer and we have the top here. So what I want to do is to now go and open the page where we have that. So the page where you get this data, you go where you get the printout page, you go to apps inside your project, go to views. Okay, and then on top you're going to get the layout. So you want to get this field, the report layout.php. So I've already opened it, and it's this. So this is what we want to do. So on top here, I want to put the data of my company. So I can put 2547 something like that. And info that doesn't really matter. So the amazing and awesome is what we have here. So you can get we can give this, call it the number one parcel courier agent. You can call this your. Good. So we have it like that. Now everything else can be, that's basically whatever you want. Now here we can have our image and a logo, and you can have your footer content here. This is generally this, but don't really need it. We can get rid of it. So we can get rid of this footer content and also get rid of this image also. Basically this, the whole of this div. So save that. Now if we preview this code again, let me see what we have. We reload this page. and we just need to cancel whatever that appears here. So we preview this. You realize that now we have this font, we have this, and we have our logo, and we don't have the footer anymore. So we go back to our page, publish page, and look for our report layout and uncheck it. So we want that whenever we generate our project again, that layout is not going to be overwritten, okay, because that's the final layout. So here we have the rendering of the body. So this is a layout that will be generated every time anything is generated. So the body is going to be this view page. Okay, so we can go ahead and work on the view page. So I'm just going to pause this video because this video is not about UI design. It's just basically making the app. I'm going to pause it and create the design for myself. Okay guys, so I have set up my data and I've created my code. So I'm just going to copy this whole code, copy it, and come here. I'm just going to go to my page design, and I'm going to remove the one that is already there. I'm just going to set it to false, include to be false, and I'm just going to drag and drop a custom view. It's going to be appearing on top here, and I'll paste whatever I just created here. All right, so let's preview whatever I have right now. So if I come here and reload this page, let me reload this page. I should be having something that looks like this. All right, so there's something that's missing. So whatever is missing is the option to print. So just check this code again and look for the option to print. Let me look for the print button. So here we go. So we have this div class at the bottom here, which is holding the button. So we have the buttons at the bottom here. I don't know where they end, but I'll take them. Okay, just copy them. Copy it from there. Control Z. Take everything, delete. Here's how I test my code. So I'll check for unclosed divs. Alright, so that basically means that all the code is okay. So just go to my page design where I wrote this code, and I'll put it at the bottom and here. This is the code to print this button. So just come here and see what I get. Alright, so now I have the option for the print out. So if I click on print, I should maybe be able to see some data here. So there's one thing that you need to notice, you need to check out here whenever we have this page loaded. We are not able to see this delivery page here or whatever, the print out. So let's see. It's also not viewable. So we'll go back to our PHP, come to page, and look for the print buttons here. There's some options available: the report title, the word, layout. So the layout, you can change this to be the layout of where, when you print out, where do you want your code to appear. So just go ahead and create that, and you come back and check this out. So I'm just going to go back inside our delivery page here. I'm going to go back to views, and let me go to layouts. All right, so take the whole of these layouts so that you can be able to navigate back here. Take the whole of it and put it here. Okay, I'll pause and come back when it's done. Alright, so we're back. Now I want to go to layouts here, and I'm going to create a new file here. And I'm going to call this file printouts. I'm just going to save this file. Let me call this receipt, okay, .php. So I want any time that we make a list set here, we want it to come to list set. So we want this page to go to that list set page. So that's why we want to handle our printouts. So we'll just need to do let's just go to our Bootstrap. We need to go to Bootstrap and check out some things that are there. So just open up Bootstrap here. Just want to go to Bootstrap here, Bootstrap. No, come on. And let's go to this get Bootstrap here, and we want to get some data for this. Let's go to docs, and we need to just check the installation. So just let me check introduction, quick start, JavaScript, all this. So we want to just copy this, whatever that is here. Copy this and come back to our code where we have this and paste it here. Okay, so let's save this. Now this is the receipt page. Now, remember, I did not really delete the delivery page. We just set it to be false. So we set this for situations like this when you need to do a quick follow-up. So I'll delete this page, close this, and close this also. So let's reload this page and let's see what we get at the bottom here. Okay, so we have this page. So let's try and print out, see what we get. Okay, so apparently it's not really opening, so let me follow up with that. Alright, so I found it a little bit cumbersome. There were some issues that were unfixed. I guess there are some bugs, but the solution I found was just, I got some solution from GitHub, so this is the solution I got. So we're just going to use this code and put it in our PHP rad. So I'm just going to go back, set that to be false, and also I'm just going to disable everything else because we don't really need it. We're just going to go back and go to our view page of the deliver, and here we're just going to go down, open it up, and go all the way down here where we had it. Yeah, and we are going to now copy this code. So I've already done it here, so I'm just going to copy this code and the button. Okay, I'm going to copy this code and the button. I'm going to put it down here. So you notice that this card is taking a div name as a parameter and passing it down here. Now this parameter is this function, and the parameter, this div name, which is being passed somewhere in here, this is a parameter for this function. So basically the div name is always a parameter. So the print area is supposed to be the ID of this code. Okay, so as you can see, it's getting element by ID. So we want to go ahead all the way up to where we have our opening row, which is a div, and give it an ID of called print area. Okay, so this is the ID we need. So now if we publish this project again, then you expect to only see the page that we need to print out, which is going to be this page. And at the bottom here, we're going to be having this button called print. So if we click on this print button, it gives us the print option, and you can generate that for your clients. So that's all we wanted. So that will be it for this video, and I don't think I'm going to be making any more videos after this. So I'm just going to go ahead and at the next video, I think we're just going to create the user login and authentication. That should be easy, it's nothing complicated, and you're going to be done with it. So that will be it for this video, guys. See you in the next one.